We're on. We're live.
Good morning. Welcome back to Arapahoe Hockey. First of all, Sean's back, so that's good news.
Don't think it could have gone any. You guys did fine.
Yesterday's broadcast got a little choppy at times. For those of you that were with us, you know we had to have Patrick film, Ryan talk, and we had to have Kylie come over and help us run some of the buttons. The only thing we ever lost was the ability to keep the score for a minute.
Oh, yeah, that'll happen.
So we had a 3-2 lead in the third period yesterday, and it said 2-2 forever. I watched the broadcast at home yesterday just to critique us. But let's get to some hockey here. We're home whites again today.
Yeah.
So I like that.
I do too. It's a good-looking jersey.
The schedule said at, so I brought the blue.
Oh.
Coach found me in the hallway and said, "Hey, Elvis needs white." So I said, "Will do." Fortunately, they were both in the truck because that would have been inconvenient at this time of the morning.
Yeah. Well, you don't live too far from here, which is nice, but some of our parents do.
Yes. Yeah, so we're 6:50 puck drop here on Rink 2. South Suburban. For those of you in Iowa watching, hopefully Graham Hawk's watching, 7:50 there.
Oh,
so she's already had her coffee.
They're lucky. Lucky.
So Lafayette locomotives. So Sean's put locos on the...
Locomotives just doesn't fit. I learned that the last time we played them. It comes up locomotives. So
they went with trains at first. I like that, but loco's funny. Lafayette won their game yesterday 3-2 versus the Colorado Extreme. We don't have a scouting report on the Extreme, so we know they're from Carbondale.
Oh, good.
That's about it. So, as it is, we're coming off a tough 4-3 loss to our brethren Navy. Had a 3-2 lead with about 2.5 minutes to go, and basically, for the most part, my analysis of that is that our forwards got way too low, and we had 5 people down inside the face-off circle area, and Henry couldn't see anything. And I told Henry already this morning, and I actually used some interesting language with him, but I said, "Henry, tell Sebastian and Elvis, get the heck away from me." The forwards should not be that close.
They should not be that deep.
And tough lesson learned. Like I said, I've told you this before. We played our sister team last year and lost to them in a very tough game here. Like, I think it was 3-1. They scored late to kind of end it, and we didn't get to see them again until March. And there's no guarantee we'll get to see Navy again. So
no, don't we play them in a league game? I haven't looked that far ahead.
Well, we do, but it's the same weekend as Nashville. So it should be rescheduled?
I hope so.
So, with any luck, it's rescheduled.
I mean, other than, playing Littleton, your crosstown nemesis, you look forward to beating up your buddies.
Elvis is in perfect skate, and I had some interesting conversations with some Littleton parents there. There's Ryan. There's Patrick. There's the rest of the crew. It took an army yesterday. It took a village, as they say.
We need you in the production booth.
Yep. So I'm going to point out to Patrick here how the handle is different. Because if you watched at home yesterday, the handle was kind of in the camera the whole third period. Because
sometimes I just hand do it, though. It works better.
Patrick did an amazing job, in my opinion, he was told he was doing it about 15 minutes before the game. So he handled it well. We're going to go right to left here. Arapahoe's going to start out going to your left. We're in the home whites, as we said, which is great. The schedule said we were away, but that's fine. Lafayette's going left to right, and they're in black. Number 5 for Lafayette gave us trouble last game. He was defenseman. Doesn't look like he's on the ice to start, so let's take advantage of that.
Yeah, while we can.
Eson's line's in to start. That means Stewie and Evans. That means on the backside we got Haggard and Moen. So we're ready to go.
We're ready. Let's do this some puck drop here. 6:50 in the morning.
And I'm going to try to find something else to describe the pitter-patter that's going to happen here in a second as the puck drops. We're going to go back and forth a little bit like usual. But as I say that, no, holy cow.
We're just going to start off letting them just waltz right into it.
I think that's how the last game started, except for it went in the net. I'm pretty certain if you go back, they scored 12 seconds into the game last time.
Oh.
So I'm not sure why Arapahoe goes with that strategy. So let's get the puck out of here. Moen with chase and knocks the puck away. Great play there. Evans pokes it away temporarily. And again, now Evans is on the breakaway. Liam Evans on the breakout. Let's see what we get here. He goes glove.
Oh.
Love to see that, though.
No, that was good. He looked good there. He had a lot of room. He could have gotten that 10 feet closer, but that's okay.
I can promise you that Evans has not had that opportunity yet this year on a full breakaway, as most kids haven't.
Oh,
and
he probably got excited.
The backseat Zamboni driver in me. Ooh, nice shot on goal. Was that Evans again?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 shots to none for Evans for the rest of the team, which I'm going to take that all day. Yeah, I was going to say, most kids haven't had breakaways this year, so I bet you Evans hasn't had that opportunity. I would have liked to see him get closer. But he got a good shot. Goalie gloved it. Ooh, knocked away by Haggard there in center ice. A couple guys there go down, but no worse for the wear. Haggard's going to come out of it here and knock it into the zone. Now let's chase. Haggard's leading the chase, which is fine.
No, that's fine.
Stewie comes down and mixes it up. It's about time he hasn't mixed it up yet. Oh, man. And here's number 5. This is parked for them, and we can't let him just keep... Oh, flutters the puck.
Oh, rolled off the stick there.
Which is good for us. That was Henry starting in net for us today. Brian started yesterday. There we go. Knocked away, and here comes Isan. Dang it. I told myself after watching the broadcast yesterday I wasn't going to say dang it 52 times. So I'm going to work on that.
I say darn it. That's my go-to.
As it was, Isan had the puck roll or get knocked away, and we weren't quite able to get that clean shot on goal we were looking for. Lafayette throws towards the net, and Henry just gloves. That gets us a whistle here. 10-13 to go in the first. Were you able to watch any of the game yesterday?
I watched a few minutes here and there, but I couldn't really get to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, Sean got stuck with life yesterday.
Work.
Yep.
On a Friday, heaven forbid.
So we're on to the Dotson line. So Dotson, Schroeder, and Kono. McGrady and Clark are in now. That puck escapes the zone, so Sebastian's going to give chase and tried to sneak one away on the boards there, but did not get it. Elvis is going back to back check now. That's missed. Clark misses him, so he's down, and we're not going to like having the puck come through the crease like that again.
We got the forwards down there next to the goal again.
Yeah. Elvis needs to spread out. As I say that, the puck finds its way down. It's slapped at the net again, and Henry's able to cover. Okay. 6:50 in the morning is early, but it's early for both teams.
Yep. Well, it depends on where in Lafayette you live. So we were discussing that.
Yes.
Do you live up more towards Fort Collins or down towards Boulder?
Yeah, and I don't know.
Or did you stay down here?
Last year when we played up there, we got a room. Puck is up in the air. Henry's going to glove.
Yeah, like a center fielder.
It gives me a lot of anxiety, though, when he leans to the side and catches it over there.
Like a Willie Mays.
Yeah, first goal against us yesterday hit Ryan in the chest, rolled up his chest and over him, and he didn't know where it was at, and it just fell and rolled in like in slow motion. It was tough to watch. So we got a line change. Didn't even notice that. Dotson line was on and off pretty quick, so Vieira's line's in. Vieira and one of his wingers, Paxton, down there fighting. Now McGrady's going to chip a forward. I'd like to see McGrady just bang that out even harder. There, that puck's out.
There we go.
Webster gives chase and is not able to knock it away. Good puck protection there that's Park again, our nemesis. He bangs one off of Amareller. Fortunately not in the net, so got a whole host of guys fighting for it. Bryce, take a look. Don't love that play at all, but as it is, we're still keeping it away from the goalie. That's all that matters.
There we go.
All right, Webster
Let's
with
break
it.
out here.
And Webster's able to fight along the boards, still kind of going. And now Park picks up and Webster gets taken out again, which seems to be a reoccurring theme in some of these games. Oh, nice play by Haggard. Webster's not able to reach. He turns and looks around, fires back to the defenseman. So Webster must have shared notes with Elvis between games and said, we're going to turn around, throw it to the defenseman.
What's your job, fellas? Throw it to the defenseman.
Yep. Still trying to convince Elvis to take a look. And I told him today, I said, let's try one banana before you pass it. Here we go. Here's a chance. This is Stewie in the open ice. Stewie's able to get on net and scores.
Right. With the guy on his back.
Normally I critique, I'm like, hey, you got a guy running with you. But Stewie didn't have any options there because the guy was on all over him.
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised he got a shot off there. That was actually well played by the
defensemen were fantastic. So, as a goalie, you usually complain about your defenseman. The defenseman's positioning on Stewie was fantastic. Isan really was kind of helpless. I was watching him going, okay, are we going to have a passing lane? And as we say, holy cow, the puck hits Amarillo and squirts through the crease. So we're still giving up more shots than we should, but no worse for the wear there as the puck's out in the neutral zone. Picked up by Haggard. He's got a little space. He's able to carry the line and does not quite keep the possession. So now we're going the other way. Good back check by Isan. Great. Way to stay with him, Isan. And perfect. I talked to Isan before the game today, and I actually told him, I said, you need to be a PIA. I don't know if everybody gets that abbreviation at home, but you need to be a pain in the... And I said, you got to stay back checking. You're the center. And Isan's such a nice kid. He just goes, okay, thanks.
Will do. Yeah.
So, almost the same shot there from Stewart, even though it was after the whistle. So to get back on Liam's goal, Stewie's goal, he didn't have anywhere to pass. So all he had was just rip it towards the net. And I think the goalie might have been kind of screened by his defenseman. So we're going to take that all day. 6:47 to go in the first. 1-0. Good guys.
Kind of a fluky goal, but we'll take them however they come.
Elvis is not able to maintain his back check there. Kono, that's you on the boards. Nope. Tommy gets up there. Sebastian is able to pull forward. You got a guy wide open now. And he tries.
He does. He's on the backhand.
He tries, so that's good. That's a step in the right direction. As you've seen, Kono won the fight here down on the near boards. Got it forward towards Elvis. Pitchfork as he does there. Didn't quite get it through, which is fine. Here we go again. Kono could pick this up. He gets it to Elvis. Elvis backhands down to Kono. Kono gets it on net. It's still loose. Come on, ref. Okay. I think Ryan said it best yesterday. He said the ref maybe had his mask fogged up. Premature whistle doesn't work out in our favor this time.
You know what I just noticed? They got Kono and Elvis playing off wing. They need to switch sides. They're both having to make passes on the backhand and receive them on the backhand.
As I'm looking at that, Elvis was right wing there.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's where I prefer him, because at this age you get so many of your shot attempts like right in front of the net. Here comes Sebastian, as we say it, and he's going to get around the corner, rips. Elvis. Dang it. Sebastian rips off glove, stays loose. Elvis got a second. The goalie is out of the net. Let's fight, and we got a fight going. Holy cow, a lot of good action.
That was some good action there.
Oh, Elliott's not able to hold the line, and now we're going to have to... McGrady's... Big Tom's back, and he breaks up the play as he does usually. You're not going to get a penalty on that, dude. Lafayette player didn't like it, but he messed with Big Tom and he lost. Puck slid out towards the net, kicked over. Elvis is going to have to give chase and take a look. Take a look. That's not what, but it does the trick. Oh, picked up by Kono. Somebody grab that. There we go. Big Tom comes in, saves it. Pitchforks down.
Good play. Good play. Keep it
Webster's in now, so Elvis must have got off the line. And now we're going to have to get back. So I'm assuming we'll get the rest of Bryce's line in here. Yep, here goes Kono, here goes Dotson. And Clark picks up. Now take a look. You got guys there. See if that's a clean pass. You got a breakout. As it is, Paxton's going to give chase. Keep harassing him. There you go. Great play.
There you go.
Bryce is on the back check. Oh, man.
Ooh.
All three of our forwards had a good chance on the back check.
There's some good hustle. Somebody.
Yep. There we go.
There you
Who
go.
is this now?
There you
Soren.
go. Oh.
Puck squirts out. It's out of the zone now. It is for sure. Holy cow.
Oh,
is this soccer?
A little sloppy right there in the neutral zone.
Oh, that's a trip. We're going to have to call that, ref. Okay. Ryan, what's wrong with the ref? I don't know if Ryan can hear me from here. So, a lot of incidental stuff. That one's offsides. Okay, he's awake. The ref is awake. That one was offsides by about 20 feet, so I was assuming the ref wasn't going to miss that. The trip may or may not have been. It looked like it was, but you got to have accountability for your stick, right?
You do, and you learn the game if they call the penalty.
Yeah,
hey, I can't do that.
So was it incidental? Probably. But was it a trip? Probably. Holy cow! Jack goes over the net, and I hope you heard that at home. Rings it off the glass. Dara picks up, and he's able to get the puck away. Got some open space. Fires off
his face, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, it was off his face, right? All right, Lafayette comes back the other direction, and man, are we back checking well.
Yeah, we are.
Here we go. Oh, man, Webster had another chance at it. Good skating, though, by, I can't remember if that's Archer. Soren picks up. The Minnesota Madman, Ryan was dubbing him.
Yeah, the Minnesota Madman.
Not sure how we came to that, but I'll take it. Isan roughing up. I can tell you from being with Isan last year, he might be the smaller guy, but he's going to win those.
Yeah, well, he's the Is he the Minnesota Madman?
No, Soren. Isan, I don't remember what you called him earlier. Borgie? He's got a lot of nicknames. He just looks like a Mighty Mouse to me. And last year we called him that. He was one of our defensemen, and our other defensemen were pretty big, so Mighty Mouse worked.
I love when you get some of the smaller guys playing big. They're usually a little more furious.
Yep. Here we go, knocked out by Stewart, and he's going to give chase. He's going to win that chase and loses puck temporarily. Loses again, but able to keep our zone.
Stay in front of the net there.
Yep. Evans is giving chase, and I'm going to tell you, Evans' positioning is a lot better today. And, coach is coach. I've been telling the guys, hey, this is where you need to be. Here comes Park as we say that, and he misses the net. Nice. I'm going to get you the nameplate on that. The forwards are too low right now. All five guys are behind the line. But I believe that was Evans that kept the wraparound away. All five guys are on this side now. So, as I was giving them,
on their positioning.
Yeah, as I was giving kudos for positioning, here comes Isan. Isan dances off the stick. And now it's picked up by Lafayette. Good back check by Isan. I'm going to say either Isan's super motivated today, or I don't want to give myself any kudos, but maybe he listened this morning. Here we go. Tom around the corner. Go ahead and rip one, Tom. Oh, tries the dangle. So Tommy pitchforks down, and where's our guy?
Coach has been calling for a line change for minutes now.
Yep. Here comes one. Elvis gets in for Stewart. Right on net, and Henry stones him.
Oh, good save.
All right, most of the Dotson line's in now. So you're going to see a lot of hustle here again. Elvis is on the boards where he's supposed to be. Turn and look. Chips out. That'll work. Okay, now you got to pressure. And I'll give Elvis crap about that later.
Yep, he got juked a little there.
Yep. Off Henry's glove.
Save.
And you're not where you're supposed to be, Elvis. That's why that happened. Oh, picked away by Kono. What a smart play. Kono, take your time. Throws it in front. Elvis gets a stick on it. Man, great play there by Kono.
Great play.
Almost got a perfectly clean pass in, but they're passing.
They are
And
passing.
if Kono and Dotson and Schroeder, holy cow. As I say that, I didn't even realize we were just about to end the first period.
That was good first period. Some good hustle, good back checking. Still need to work out some positioning issues, but
You know what made the period go by fast is not a lot of whistles,
Not a lot of
and a
whistles.
lot of end-to-end action. 1-0, Arapahoe. And when we do these games against other teams, I never know, should we just say Maize or should we say Warriors?
I think the people at home know what we're talking about, so
So it doesn't
we can
matter
just say
much.
home team.
Yeah.
The boys in white.
Good guys. So good guys are up 1-0 over the Locos. Stewart goal early. Not sure, 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, it's about 4 minutes there. Well, it went by so quick. That
Was
could've
he on
been-
the first shift, right? His line started.
Yeah, but it was.
Is their second
later in
time
the-
around?
It was their second or third
Okay.
time around.
So quick math tells you it's about 6 minutes into the game then. Stewart had a rush out and carried the puck from red line across blue line. And like we said, didn't really have anywhere to go with it. And the only reason I bring that up is because we're kind of always harping on passing more. But he didn't have anywhere to go with it. Isan was trailing him.
Yeah, he was coming, but
And
he was covered too.
So he did what you're supposed to do, and it was almost like the attempted pop pass. Throw it at the net low
See what happens.
and see what happens. Maybe Isan gets a rebound, and goalie didn't see it.
No such thing as a bad shot.
Not at all. 1-0. Goalies switch side. Brian wasn't in today to try his power move, as Ryan calls it, where he stays in the other net to mess with their heads. Arapahoe is going to go left to right now to start the second period, and Vieira's lines in with Webster and over. Haggard and Moen are the defensive pairing, and man, Paxton, you've seen it, right? Paxton was anticipating that, and as they say that, it's kicked away in the wrong direction for them. Nope. Lafayette's able to spin around. Sweet
Nice.
move there by Haggard. Now pick it up. Vieira's got 3-on-1. He dangles. Oh, man, and if he just got control of that. But he's going to fight in the boards, and Vieira just muscles the dude. Get her out of there, Bryce. Puck's going to find Haggard. He's going to rip a shot. That's at the goalie and off the side. Puck's behind the net. Give chase. Yep, we do. Paxton with a great play there to back check the defenseman, and oh my goodness.
Ooh, and the ref's right there and doesn't call it.
Yeah, so maybe the ref's seen something we didn't, but looked like Paxton with a cross check, but apparently we're going to be offsides.
You're going to let them play a little.
And possibly they just ran into each other going for the same puck.
That's kind of what it looked like happened, but
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend to be absolutely dialed in on every single play. Like at home, I'll just rewind it and see what happened.
right.
But Paxton went, and the thing that I like about it since the ref didn't call is he's playing hard.
Yes.
And he's back there back checking their defenseman. Nothing easy. Isan's line comes in here now after that whistle, and Stewie and Evans to give chase. That puck's down in the corner. Stewie's down after it. So a little low, but he gets it around to his guy, and Evans ain't able to handle it, but it gets out of the zone. Isan back checking. Love it. Nice play there by Evans. Clark spins around, bangs it off the boards. Lafayette throws back down, but Isan's able to intercept it. Okay, so right here, Stewart and Evans are close enough to talk to each other. So that's not exactly what we want. Here comes Evans, and he's just going to play it off the boards. But here's where we got to chase. Nice. Nope. Thought Isan was going to step in front of that one. He does not. There's a big collision.
Okay. Yep,
And that leads to an offsides.
Yep, their player had no choice there. He had to kind of poke it out in there.
So that was Stewie coming up to try to intercept the puck. I'm sure Dad will work on this with him, but it's blow up the triangle, not the body.
Right. Oh yeah. And he was in the wrong position the whole time. He should have been. He's got to trust his. First of all, going to retrieve the puck. I love his hustle, but you got to trust your defenseman to go do that.
Nothing really wrong with the play there, and it caused an offsides by them. So it all worked out great for us. And once again, it's a byproduct of Stewie's hustle. As I say that, Kono's back checking. He's going to get on the goalie, backhand into the goalie's body. Still loose. Elvis rips back in the net.
All right.
Bang!
Nice.
Kono's goal. He's only going to get the assist. Hopefully Game Sheets doesn't miss that. This is where, as a parent last year, I would be so frustrated because Elvis was Kono's role a lot. He would get the shot, keep it alive, and somebody else would clean up, which was usually Elijah Dotson since they played together all last year. And we always talk about that. Elijah had a lot of goals because Elvis and Brody shot. But as it is, Kono does all the heavy lifting and keeps it alive, and Elvis is standing in the right place.
Next to the net where he should have been. Not our net, their net.
Right. 9:35 to play in the second. It's 2-0. Pitchfork forward by Elvis, and what a beautiful play if Kono can catch up to it. Kono stays fighting with them. Fantastic effort by Kono. Elijah rips down towards the net. Now let's get over here on this one, Haggard. Haggard runs, and Haggard, if he can play this down, he's got his forwards. It does not win it, but great hustle by Haggard. Elvis got to turn around at that. He pitchforks again, and it finds Kono. So luck or skill, I don't know, but it's Elvis's pitchforks are finding Kono so far. And no! Now we got a breakout for Lafayette. Come on, Henry! Oh, man!
Man, it fell off his stick.
Tremendous deke there by the Lafayette player, and I think he had Henry beat, and I think it floated off his stick.
It just fell off the end of his stick.
Dotson's going forward, and he wasn't going full speed like usual. So hopefully he gets the motor going here pretty quick.
It is only 7:30.
Yep. Oh, nice dangle by Vieira, and it finds the front of the goalie. Well, another thing, though, is Dotson's on the end of his shift there.
Right.
So, and I can tell you he must have been a little gassed because he has no brakes.
No. He's if you know the Dotsons like we know the Dotsons, none of their kids.
Yeah, they're fast.
Hustle.
Well, Elijah plays at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Jamar is actually significantly more skilled because he's 14U.
Right.
But he's smooth. I've been on the ice with him a lot of times. He makes me jealous.
But he always hustles.
Yep. Vieira's lines in. There's a shot ripped down off of the defenseman's. Got another red helmet out there. I don't know why.
It was on sale.
And good pressure again by Ober. Love Ober's game this morning. And see what happens is it keeps the puck down there temporarily, but now they're breaking out, so we got to get back. As the puck's carried across, it's going to be met with a couple defensemen and kicked to the boards. Love it.
Love it.
So now we're
still bunched up again.
Yeah, our forward's not down there, which is not exactly ideal, but Elliott's got to give chase here, and Elliott does. Let's move it, and blown up by Vieira. What a back check there by Vieira. And if Arapahoe is going to play that way, they're going to have a lot of success. What Vieira just did there was competitive contact. He accidentally ran into the guy, I'd say. Ripped on net by Webster. Off the... Nope. Didn't quite find the net, but now Vieira's given chase. He bounces back to Webster and not able to handle it. Got a little puck luck there as the stick got caught in the boards, and Vieira's going to take advantage of it and just walk in. And he tried dang. If Vieira's left-handed, that's a goal.
That's a goal.
He walks in, and he's not really sure there, you could tell. And he kind of slow-played it and tried the dangle move.
Yeah, he did. And I think he had him. He just couldn't find a window.
7:10 to go in the second period. 2-0 Warriors. Elvis with the last goal there on the cleanup from Kono. That brings us to, is it still Vieira's line? Nope, that's Isan's line. So Stewie and Evans with him. This is Big Tom. He kind of flips down, finds Isan. He just gets up from his knee and he's like, oh, here's the puck. Nice play there. Stewie goes in and just separates the dude from the puck, which is
what do we got going here?
Are they going to call Stewie now?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't know what that was, to me, it looked like just aggressive play.
Yeah, we're looking at some of the other parents. Stewie separated him from the puck down here, and it was clean. And I don't know.
Oh, they're getting them both. They might, maybe they got them. If you know Stewie, he likes to chirp a little.
Yeah.
So maybe he said something.
I'm going to talk to Stewie's dad and remind him, don't coach that out of him. Because I love it. And, well, as you say that, though, we're still going 5-on-4. Now, refs are going to blow the whistle. Okay. I believe Arapahoe is supposed to have 5 on.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're going to get a wholesale change. All right.
Okay, a little bit of confusion there, but that's okay.
So we're going to go 5-on-5, but there are matching penalties. Stewie got one for us, and he was mixing it up, and that was Jackson York with them, so that doesn't really matter, but apparently they were getting friendly.
Yeah, rubbin's racing.
Absolutely. So now after that, you could feel it weirdness in the air there where it got a little quiet, but as we go here, it's ripped back and Henry kicks off the side.
Save.
Haggard's going to give chase and lifts the stick. Haggard plays along. Elvis is hanging out where he's supposed to be. Kono, you got to be over there. Nice play over there, but now it's finding its way towards our net, and good poke away by Haggard. Okay, Kono, pick it up and run. There you go. Play it out, Kono. Nice. Kono's out in the open ice. Elvis is with him, 2-on-1. Take it to the net now, Sebastian. Get it on your foot. He slides across, and man.
Elvis was chasing. He was there.
He was there, and man, I know it didn't pay off, but I love the passing.
You do that again and again and again, and it's gonna pay off and folds.
Yeah, Kono's game's been, and as I say that, Kono knocks it away towards the goalie. Elvis got to be on the other side and cut it off. Elvis is a step late, but I love their play so far. Here we go. Haggard comes down, 3-on-1, rip a shot off. Good save.
That was a good save.
Puck was outside of the net, but it's still such a great save because it doesn't let the puck stay loose.
Right, and I like that it's staying in the zone. So
as far as I know, Lafayette only has one goalie, right? So that's Keedle in at goal? Yeah. Okay, so I'm just checking with the Lafayette film crew is right beside us, and we chatted with them the last time we played them. Great crew over there. So Keedle with a good glove save, and I wish he would have dropped it. Puck's played out, and Tom has it slide off the stick. McGrady comes back and bangs it off the boards.
Which he should have done, which is great play.
Absolutely. Paxson doesn't win that. Play it this way now, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There you
Just
go.
about. You seen what he was looking for,
Oh,
though.
yeah, I saw it.
And Webster goes forward, chipped in by Vieira, and I think Keedle's going to be able to glove. No, it rolls away from him.
Rolls sideways.
Weird play there, which might work out for us. Webster bangs and hits off the skates of one of the red helmets. Towards net, off the side from McGrady there. Good. Love it when your defensemen are throwing it at the net. McGrady is going to stand tall and keep that puck in temporarily, but it squirts out. Vieira goes down at center ice. Hey, oh no!
Oh no.
All right. Who's that back? Clark with a great poke away. Clark bangs out of there and gets it out of the zone, so that's good for us, and the puck's played back. Now chase that, Bryce. Puck squirts away. Oh, nice little stop move by Lafayette, and they're going to get a rip towards the net, but it
Eating pucks.
hits somebody in the shins. McGrady is able to chase out, and it
Offside.
Must have escaped the line. Penalties are over. Matching penalties on Stewart and York, I said, and
Yeah, I'm still a little curious of what they got him for. It had to have been chirping.
yeah, and that's fine. I think Stewie's on the wrong side. Yep, gets the
Yeah.
memo from Evans. There we go. Isan's lines back in as we drop puck just outside of our defensive zone. Played forward by Isan. He tries to sneak through the boards. So there you go. Stewart stand in the middle, and I like that because that's the spacing we need. Isan rips towards net and hits Park in the face. Dang it, because you know what? Stewie was down by the net by himself.
Net front presence. Now he's totally the wrong way.
That's all right. Get some space. Here Isan goes and backhands towards the net. That's where we need the net presence. Okay, got to chase. That's another word I was going to try from the broadcast yesterday, not to say that word 50 times either. Park comes around, rips, and Amarella is able to swallow. I would say that's probably the end of the game for Henry, no?
You would think.
Did I miss Brian at all in the first period?
I don't think so.
Okay. Henry started the game, from my recollection, and he's still in the game past the midway point of the second period, so they may have switched, they may not have. The important information here is it's 2-0 Warriors, 3:14 to go in the second period.
Well, I'm sure it's important to Brian or Ben.
And here we go. Somebody's got to get back there. That right there is not a good recipe. But here comes Kono down. Too low, but it works out. Dotson with a great play there to poke it away. Pull it to your forehand, Eli. And as I say that, it gets stripped away. We're going back the other way, but we got 3, they got 1. Okay, fired left of the net. Elvis gives a little back check there, and I think he goes down. I don't see the hair anymore. Yep, he comes back up. Haggard throws, and that's where Elvis is supposed to be, and puck escapes. And yep, they're going to call icing.
I don't think that was. That looked like a tip off there on the guy.
Possibly went through Elvis's legs or the triangle. And for those of you at home, the triangle is inside the body to the stick. That's when we were talking about Stewie earlier, running into that guy. We teach our younger one, you're trying to run into the armpit basically and
Right.
blow their stick up. Because
Yep.
if you get them to drop their stick, that's good for you.
There's a couple sneaky moves that, as you get older, that you can do that. I will share with the defensemen that hope we don't get called a penalty, but
Absolutely. That puck does not escape the zone, but it's pressured there by Ober. And we got to get someone down there banged off the feet. Okay, skate, Jack. Look up. Perfect pass by Webster, and it's off of Ober's stick. But the passing so far has been better and better. And as I say that, it just escapes us, and Lafayette's able to get out towards the net. Henry gloves, curls up. Great play there by Henry. The Warriors are looking to pass today, and we are going to win a lot more games if we're passing like this. Now that puck, if Paxton was left-handed, he would have caught it clean. So just a little bad puck luck, but great pass, and it was right where it needed to be. Clark gives some hustle down in the corner here and knocked away. It's in your feet, Bryce. Here we go. We're going to try again. Up the boards. Where's the forward? Bryce rips forward. Back and forth. Oh, man.
ooh,
Little scary moment there for a
Little
second,
scary.
but we were able to get away. Let's go with this puck. Look forward. Oh, a nice dangle.
Ooh, nice dangle.
Let the forward pick that up. There you go. Turn around, Jack. Nope. Guy's laying on his stick. Nothing Jack can do there. Oh, Elliott. Go. Elliott's going to get better at that as he gets older. But your job as a defenseman is to take away the boards there. Like
Yes.
just that's when you kind of get away with hitting. Like just smother them into the boards. And the downside to what happened there is he let the guy sneak by, and it's kind of a scary moment there where the guy almost had a breakaway. Isan's going to bang forward. He's going to get out in some open ice. Come on, Isan, don't go to the backhand. Okay, I'd like to see Isan stay on the forehand. He's so much faster there. Okay, puck's banged out, and this is Stewie, right? Yep, Stewie just kicks it into the zone. Evans is going to advance it. He stays with it. He backhands, and man, they are good with their skates. Or coincidentally lucky there. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's hit up their skates a lot and bounced back the wrong direction. That puck may have come across, as we can't see it right here. Stewie throws her out into the open ice. Evans is tasked with chasing that. Bang that out, Liam. Yep, that's out of the zone. So they're going to be offsides.
Let them regroup. Not a bad play there.
Yep. 0.5 to go, or is it 5 seconds? Point
0.5?
Yep. It was 0.5, so the...
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a shot off there.
That brings us to the end of the first period.
Second
period, yep. Good thing Sean's back. We're just learning to count up here. Periods. End of the second period, 2-0 Warriors. Goals by Stewie and Elvis, so I guess the broadcast crew's working out today. If we bring Ryan up here, will that mean that Tommy will score today?
Yeah, maybe.
Right. And then let's just start rotating parents up here so we can get some goals. Sebastian's mom's right there. He needs a goal.
Let's bring them all up.
I'm going to check. Yesterday we didn't have a game sheets person, and I think one of the Navy parents went over there and straightened everything out and got it up to speed and got everything registered like it was supposed to. I actually spoke with her. Their younger son had a game later, and we happened to be at that game. And I said, did you go over and save the day on game sheets?
Yeah, it gets a little nerve-wracking over there.
So game sheets is up today, and it shows us we're getting outshot 13-12. I wouldn't have guessed that. But actually, the first period we did give up a lot of shots early.
We did.
So the penalty was roughing by Stewart and York earlier at 6:49 of the second period.
I can see that.
Goal by Elvis from Kono on the assist. Goal by Liam from Isan there on the assist. Brian was in at some point, according to this.
We must have just missed that.
Might have missed him. It's still Henry right now. So we'll see what happens with that, if Henry's going the whole third period or half the third period. Arapahoe right to left on your screen. And as we say that, it's in there, so they can keep chasing. Stewie's going to go harass number 11. Not able to catch up to him. And Evans skates by, bangs into the boards, and taken away by Isan. Man, Isan had a golden opportunity there and just had the puck float off the stick. The back check, though, by Isan on that play was tremendous. And Evans throws in the actual chuck and duck, or the dump and chase. He dumps and gets off, which is beautiful play. Coaches love that. Isan's still in, and that's him fighting along the boards there, and that comes out. Isan's going to finally get a rip. Bang! Off the glass. Got a lot on that. Okay, and now is this Dotson? Yep, Dotson picks up the puck. He throws it in front. Great intention, and it's held. Backhanded by Haggard. Isan throws, and man.
Oh, what a good sequence there. That was a good sequence.
Great hustle. Elijah set up and had beautiful backhand slide in front, but it just didn't find anybody. And at the end of the play, that was him that had the stab at, was it Haggard's attempt?
Yeah.
And Isan's attempt. Elvis is going to rip. If you catch the puck cleanly, you can rip it. So he goes down and chases into the corner. He's going to have to stand right there. Yep, here it comes. Now take a look. He kicks it out to the defenseman. Clark is waiting. Throws it right back to him, which is what I love. And Elvis sauces one, and Elijah tries the one-timer. Love the play. Comes back. Elvis is on the backhand. Man, Elvis wasn't able to catch cleanly again. That's twice in one play where if he catches cleanly, he's got really good attempts. But passing was on point there. And Tom's going to save it. He rips down. Elvis, where are you? That puck's kicked over to the open space by Lafayette. Knocked down by Elijah. Great play. Go chase it, Sebastian. I don't know why I'm yelling at Sebastian from up here. Puck's played forward. Great pass. Great knock up by Clark. Oh, man. We got a guy in the middle, but he's not able to catch, so that works good for us. Thrown at the net. Tommy deflects. Okay, we got to get after him. Tommy deflects again. Get it out, Sebastian. On net. Henry kicks off to the side. McGrady tries the pitchfork and just blows somebody up per usual. Okay, this is going to be icing. So
I think he was trying to chip it and it just kind of went straight.
The whistle. Okay, if you're so foolish to get in front of Tommy when he's skating that fast, you are probably going to end up on the butt.
He wins 90% of those.
Dad was hollering at him yesterday during the broadcast, and I had to remind him that we can actually mute our mics to yell at our kids. I never have, so I'm hypocritically kind of telling him that. I just yell at Elvis constantly. So we learned earlier in the season, right, that Tommy likes squids was his animal, but
yes,
Dad's calling him a giraffe, so it's just funny all around. Vieira fights behind net. We are not living where we want, but Henry bails us out there with a glove save. Keeps the score 2-0 with 9 minutes to play here in the third period.
Well, the goalies have earned their paycheck too.
Yeah, what's happening here? We get an injury?
We must have.
It looked like, I remember after Henry saved it, one of the Lafayette players was down and maybe fell on an elbow.
Well, he's no worse for wear.
He's over there talking with the coach and sitting down.
He's
so
all right.
Fortunately, it looks like he's going to be okay. Vieira's dropping puck here, and we got to work on getting it out of this zone right here. We're struggling a little bit, and that puck's going to find Henry, and he's going to smother. Okay, Arapahoe is struggling to clear the zone here, and if we were to go back to game sheets, I'm sure that, like when you watch an Avalanche game, the little ticker with the shots on goal that I like to watch, now they're a few more ahead of us, so we want to tilt that the other way. Kicked out again. Overstick is tied up. Puck's thrown in right to the tape. Man. Primo had a good chance there, and it's again
another good chance.
So, got to work on getting it out, and it's out. Here comes Webster. Yep. Webster spins around. Great move by Webster. Gets a good shot on goal.
Beautiful save.
Great kick save by Keetle. Okay, I like that action. Let's bang it back in, and it is. I don't know why Bryce didn't turn to chase that. He might be a little gassed, so let's change. Oh, banged into each other there, Webster and the Lafayette player. Banged into again there at the boards. No less physical now than it was in the second period. Webster gives chase, and he's able to knock puck away. Haggard and the Lafayette player get friendly on the boards, and now this is going to be moved out by Isan. Isan, let's just skate. Isan is able to get around the corner, rips off of Keetle. Still alive. Oh! You could see the exasperation on Webster there as he missed what looked like an open net. But he's going to get another rip off the glove and loose. Hey, I like the action
We
here.
are coming back to life here.
McGrady's left alone here on the boards. He's going to have to step up and try. Then the puck's just kind of flipped out into no man's land, and guys go down, so that'll be offsides. Okay, Tommy backpedaled until it was that time, and then he put his skate in the ice, and he went forward, and the guy kind of panicked, and he threw it to nobody. So while it didn't look like Tommy really maybe did much on that play, he did absolutely what he's supposed to do.
You force him to make a decision. Go meet him.
Isan, Stewie, and Evans in. Puck is out. Puck is back in. Harassed by McGrady and picked up. Stewie's able to just flip it out, which is good for us. And let's keep harassing him, Stewie. Yep. That's what we like to see. Stewie and Isan checking. I guess we should say that, back checking. check-in's not technically what we want to do.
Check-in's not legal yet.
Brought into the zone, offsides by Lafayette.
You know what's kind of funny, though, is they spend the first 4 years wanting to check, and then they finally get to do it, and then they don't want to do it anymore.
No, it really, you have to keep in mind that it's just an added thing to a game that's already hard.
Right.
So there's only a few players that are actually really cut out for it. My older son is not. But as I say that, I don't know what he's going to look like at 14. Puberty comes and...
Yep, you never know.
We'll see. Puck's behind the Lafayette goal. That's where I like it to be. I wish we just lived there. Tied up, and we're getting... Man, Webster and the Lafayette player, that was a lot of rubbing. Puck's ripped off of Amarella, and he just smothers. Yep, that's definitely still Henry, so I'm not positive. I've seen Brian, but I am positive that I missed some things. Well, we got 2 games today. Maybe there's a chance that Brian plays the majority.
Maybe they're letting him do a game apiece.
There's also the adage of not taking a goalie out of the game when he's got a goose egg.
Yeah. When you're on a heater, it's like talking to a pitcher when he's on a no-hitter. You just don't do it.
Oh, good hustle by Elijah and Sebastian, but they're not able to take the puck away. The Minnesota Madman's chasing. No penalties there as Dotson hits the deck. Puck's out of the zone, so that means Elvis and Sebastian got to skate. And this is why I always tell them, you don't have to skate and chase as much if you guys pass better. Go get that puck. See, Elvis is probably exhausted now. All he's been doing is chasing puck. Knocked away there. Escaped. Oh, it did not escape the zone. Knock it out, Elvis. Perfect play.
There you go.
Dotson's able to come out of there with it and temporarily 2-on-1, but he couldn't keep. Haggard just dumps it. And here we go. Dotson gets tripped by the ice monster. So he goes down and blown up by Haggard. Elvis with the back check, and he's just going to knock it out of the zone, which is what you're supposed to do. Elijah bangs it at the red line. Man, we are... It's like it always is.
Yeah,
it's not any less or more frustrating than some other plays. Thrown at net, Henry's able to smother. The part that I'm alluding to, though, is that you see the open ice and you see the potential for the breakouts if they just win that last little bit of bouncing puck. Ryan had a good term for it yesterday about it being a greased pig. And the funniest part of the broadcast, I'm sure, is when he said, for those of you at home that have ever wrestled a greased pig, and I was like, well, I haven't recently.
That's since my youth.
No, not a lot of pig wrestling. That All right, I believe that was Park, number 5. He's the one that hurt us a lot in the first game. And that was similar to the, basically the same thing we had on our first goal, is just get it at the net and you never know.
Right.
And I don't know that Henry's seen that. That makes the score 2-1 Warriors with 4:56 to go. And so we got a battle. McGrady plays and kick it back out. He does. Bryce is going to give chase and just kind of bangs into the player. It looks like some of our guys are a little more interested in banging into them than actually just staying after the puck.
Right.
So hopefully that mindset changes.
Go Locos!
Well, see, they call them the Locos, so I guess it's good that you have it on your on your screen that way. Man, Vieira puts the dude down, and there's going to be a penalty on Bryce. No, yes, okay. I was going to say, we were touching the puck, and I didn't hear the whistle. Webster hits the deck again, but I'm sure that's going to be a penalty on Vieira. And that's what I was alluding to before the last face-off. As I said, our players looked a little bit more interested in knocking them down than they did in playing the puck. And you could not have a worse time for a penalty.
No.
It's a 2-1 game, And the most important thing is the scoreboard.
Right.
4:44 to go, and Arapahoe's got work to do here.
Yeah, the last minute or so of this has not gone well.
Yesterday, both teams that had a penalty or power play in our game were the stronger teams when they were on the PK. So hopefully that works out the same for us today. Tommy bangs it off the boards. I'd like to see us take a little bit more time to skate and chuck it now.
We got too many guys low.
Nobody is chasing the puck, which is not a good strategy, I don't think.
No.
So Tommy, you got to get out after that puck. His dad's screaming at him, and this puck's going to escape the zone, which is great news for us. And Lafayette's slow to get out of the zone, which is also great news for us. So now someone's got to pressure the puck. So Park's just dancing around, and someone goes down. Puck's fed to the middle, off of Amarella. Nice little puck luck for us there. Webster goes down again. Like, Webster hits the deck for about the 5th time today, and he does not look like that one felt good. Okay, Jack gets back up. Hopefully Coach just gets a different forward on for him.
Yeah. I think they've been out there for a while. I don't know if he wants to.
Yeah, and as you see, if you watch the Avalanche games, right, they'll change every 10 seconds if they get the opportunity on the penalty.
Have to. If you get stuck down there, now you're stuck. There's no getting.
Absolutely. So I'm hoping, it looked like Isan and Stewie were going to come in, and those are my dudes anyway. If in the NHL, of course, you have specific guys that come in for the penalty kill,
right.
I can tell you absolutely that Stewie and Isan would be in on the PK all the time. 38 seconds to go on the penalty. Lafayette's able to gain the zone again, but it's knocked away. Let's just chip it out. It is out. Perfect play by Clark. We got to get after it. Isan, you have to get after it. So Isan's kind of gliding at center ice, and we need him to play the puck and see his flat foot lets the guy go around him, but he gets back into it and knocks it away. Now Isan's giving chase into the corner. Banged away. Stewie's after it. Puck comes back through the slot. 7 seconds to go in the penalty, just about to kill it. Tommy, just chip it out, and he's going to throw it at net. And that's going to be an icing, but the penalty's over, so we get to set up shop.
Now you can get who you feel you want out there.
So, do you love the ice? Not always, but what I do love is Tommy said, no, you're not going to get another chance to play the puck.
Yep.
We're just going to get it out of here, and penalty's over. He must have had the clock in his head, right?
Yeah.
Isan's full line's in now, so that means Evans is back with them. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Puck's behind our net, and we got to sell out here. Oh my goodness, that's not exactly what I meant. Stewie goes hard into the boards, but there we go. Another breakaway for Evans. Come on, Liam. Liam goes over the net.
Oh.
2 breakaways today for Liam Evans, and that one was better than the first one for shot. Just ripped it over the net. That would have been so fitting for Liam to get a goal on that to just cap off the day. As I say that, the puck's loose behind the net. Isan chips out, and that escapes the zone, which is good for us. I'd love to see us get a line change here. Ah, man.
Ooh.
Back into the zone.
Now you gotta go help.
Tipped. Puck is loose still. Evans give chase. Perfect play by Liam Evans.
What are we calling here?
I don't know, but Stewie is mixing it up. Please don't be a penalty on just us. Stewie is mixing it up with 65, which is Schmeling.
It looks like they're going again. We are definitely gonna have a little bit of a talk.
Well, the thing is here is the fallout from it, though, is I understand your standpoint as a parent, but the fallout from it is it was matching.
5 on 5.
So we're still 5 on 5. And for my money, a little nepotism here, but I want this line in because they've been fast and they've been passing it. Now, Stewie's line did exactly what they've been doing all game, and they've been grinding,
checking, and
hustling, and so their line was outstanding today as it produced several rushes. Evans with 2 breakaways. Isan's had a lot of open ice. Stewie had the goal, so their line's been fantastic. But Stewie has been chippy today, and I think that's on par.
No, I was going to say that's...
There's that knocked out. Dotson's going to have to hustle, and he will, but that's their strongest skater he's chasing, so you're going to have your work cut out for you with Park. So now we got to get back. The thing with those transitions is, man, when Park gets the open ice, nice, knocked away by Elvis temporarily. Park is a great skater, and you don't want him in the open ice.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, puck is in the net, but it's no goal. But we're going to talk about it. Because the puck definitely ended up in the net, and we're going to let the Zebras work here. I don't understand why he would have called it dead. So we're going to get the message here in a minute.
What are we calling it?
But again, we don't knock the puck away from the goalie. We keep knocking it forward, and that's coming back to bite us again, it looks like. Ref's talking to the coach. Clearly Lafayette wants it to be a goal because
that would be the tying goal.
It would be the tying goal, and it looked like a clean goal. And the only thing I can imagine is that the ref is saying that he blew the whistle, and it looks like it's going to stand for Arapahoe, which is going to be make one side happy and the other side mad. As it is, it looks like it's going to stand up. I'm guessing the ref called a whistle because he thought it was smothered. And clearly, nobody from up here agrees with it because we all seen the puck was loose. So, as it is, Henry smothers again, and it's not any less chippy, as you see a little shin damage there. In baseball, right, when you brush somebody back, it's chin music, so it's shin music here when you whack somebody with your stick. Okay, puck is out, minute 7 to go in the game. Puck finds its way, now kick it to the sides. We have the most trouble, see, right there again. He throws it through the middle, and we want it to the sides. No icing, waved off, Park's gonna pick up. So there you go, good pressure by Webster. Good pressure by Vieira. Paxton goes in and roughs him up. Now we got to get back. Tommy is able to, now throw it out. And we are not able to throw it out again. And they're going to dance down and find the back of the net. Lafayette's able to get the tying goal with 25 seconds to play here. We don't play overtime in tournaments from my recollection, so we got 25 seconds to potentially get a deciding goal, but I got to tell you, the momentum's on Lafayette's side, so we got 25 seconds to protect our goal.
Right.
And man, thank goodness Haggard stepped in with the strong stick there. Evans carries across. It would be poetic if he got a goal. So Isan, and now the puck's kicked back out. We got 7 seconds to go. Knocked away by Evans. Rubbed by Moen, which is perfect. That keeps the puck away from our goalie. Haggard rips it across. And the game's going to end in a 2-2 tie. Much like yesterday, Arapahoe let one slip away.
Yep.
2-2 is going to be your final. I'm not sure what happened on the play before, but I would say that Lafayette got what they deserved, really, because they scored on the play before.
Yeah, and they came out the third period and outplayed us the third. Other than that, we outplayed them the first two. So it ended the way you would expect it to end. They gotta play a full. What is it? 28. What's 28 plus 14? It's too early.
Yeah, I've got to play a full 3 periods. And as it was, Arapahoe was the better team most of the game, but gave up more shots. While we were ahead 2-0, we were still giving up more shots than we were getting. And the game kind of ended on a sour note. We really actually played pretty dang well against a team that beat us 4-0 a couple weeks ago. Had a good chance to win. Let it slip through. At the end there, the defensemen, what we're struggling with is the puck, even if you can't play at 100%, the puck needs to be played to the outsides and not up the middle.
Right.
And so guys are going to be frustrated, of course, and all you can do is come back and play later and play harder. Pick up the pieces, right?
Pick up the pieces. Got a game this afternoon. What time this afternoon?
4:50 this afternoon, same place, I'm guessing. Same place, South Suburban. Can't remember if it's rink 1 or rink 2, but if you're at home, that doesn't matter much. And if you're coming to the game, you'll find it. I mean, we're only 15, 20 feet apart, so you will find the rinks. So we are here, and it is against the Monument Rebels. And since none of the kids are going to listen, I'm going to say, if they come out and play like they did today, they're going to beat up the Rebels.
Right.
And considering our guys are a little frustrated, close game yesterday, we had a lead with 2 minutes to go. Close game today, we had a lead with 2 minutes to go. If our guys come out tomorrow or tonight angry, they're going to beat up the Rebels because the Rebels are last in the standings.
Ooh, yeah.
And it'd be a nice feel-good game for them. Nice get-right game.
Right.
I don't have a lot else for you here on the broadcast. My younger son plays at 8:30 in Monument.
Oh, you better get out of here.
So we're going to go.